Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Denise, and in this video I'm going to show you a flip through of some of the collage books that I have. And I don't have a lot of collage compared to some of the other subjects that I have, but I do have a couple that I'm particularly excited about, including this one, which is a newer print, a newer book that's out. And I thought we would just take a look at some of the different books on my bookcase, because so many people ask, what are those books? What do you got? Let's have some flip throughs. Ooh, I saw a book hiding underneath something. Can I see that one? And so I'm just going to do a whole little series of what books I have on my shelves and do some flip throughs for you guys. So I'm going to start with the Collage Workbook. This is How to Get Started and Stay Inspired by Randall Plowman, and this one has lots of project prompts and an image library. And the reason why I like having books is because they're tangible and I can touch them, and yes, you can look all through Pinterest and things like that, but sometimes it's fun to get off of the screen, and the older I get, the less I want to be on the computer. And so I like to have books that I can look at and flip through and think about and really just kind of let it soak in, more like, you know, slow looking on a book rather than endlessly doom scrolling on your computer. And this book kind of goes through some basic supplies and tools and different materials that you might consider, and gives you a breakdown of, you know, those tools and then getting started. And then what this does is just kind of give you like different projects to do, storage ideas. Look at that. I just did a studio tour and showed that I've started storing my stuff in clear bins, and storing your materials in clear bins. Those are a lifesaver, like literally. And then he gives you some ideas about design and the elements of design and being creative, and lots of pictures to look at and be inspired by. And you just never know what picture is going to give you the most inspiration. A lot of pictures for me that have color palettes in it like this, I find super inspiring. And so talks about layering, so it gives you a lot of basics. But more than even like looking at the basics, I like looking at the finished projects and getting inspired by different styles and different elements and colorways. I like looking at the color palettes used. And then it is interesting, you know, to then get some other information if you're needing like some further stuff. And then this book goes into creative exercises, 5-minute collages. That's super fun. Whiteout, so make a collage using various shades of white only. You know, so some really good ideas. And I'm all about art prompts and challenges and color palette challenges. And this is another way to challenge yourself. Say, okay, today I'm going to work in collage and just do black and white. So it's a really good way to push yourself outside of your comfort zone and get you to creating in different ways and thinking about different elements and pushing your creativity so that you discover new things and directions that you want to go. So this book is fun for that. Lots of intro, how-to kind of things, and then let me push you into creativity with different prompts. And this book, I love flipping through and looking at this book. So I'm not going to flip through all of them. I'll leave you have a few surprises, because if you just see the whole book, then there's no reason to buy a book to get for yourself. But I do think that's fun, and the different fun things that he kind of has included. It's a great book. And then there's a little image library here in the back of things that you could copy and then use in your own collage work. So you could just like scan these into your computer and print them out. So I love that there are some fun elements at the back that he's given you also. So this is a fun book, and I like that it's got the 50 challenges, which I'm all about challenges, prompts, art, color things, and so I like that book. This book is newer. This is by Lucie Duclos, and this is Collage Jour, Techniques, Tutorials, and Inspiration for Paper Lovers. So I love this book because it is kind of an extension of the creative abstract watercolor book that I love. So even though this is not collage, I feel like the collage book is like this book but with collage, because in this book, I'll just do the flip through now that I brought it out, and it's not part of my collage video, but this book is like maybe a collage of materials and different layers and putting everything together. So even though I'm not doing like different paper here, I'm doing different materials. It's a fun mixed media book, and it's one of my favorite books that I've been inspired by in the past year, doing the projects here on the YouTube videos and just extending your skills in a way that I don't normally work and create. And I love doing things like that because then you just kind of push your muscle memory and your creativity in different directions. And so what I liked about this was all the layers and the mark making and the different materials. And so this book came out, and this lady's a Skillshare teacher too, which I thought was fun because I'm a Skillshare teacher. And she actually saw my art haul on YouTube where I showed this off, because I haven't had this that long, and I showed it in a recent art haul. And she saw it and commented, and I'm like, oh, she saw my art haul with her video, with her book. I just think that's crazy. I've actually come across 1 or 2 videos where people have mentioned me, and I'm like, oh, wait, did she just say my name in the video? And I get a little bit excited because it's kind of fun. So I wonder if she did the same thing when she saw me mention her book. So this one is all about fun collage, layers, and mark making. Look at that. I mean, how fun is that? It's very inspiring, and the book goes through getting started, and then this is Lucie here, Lucie right here, and then it's all about a welcome, her creative process, getting started, start with what you have and do what you can. You don't have to have everything. And it looks like she's featured here in the Uppercase magazine, and I like Uppercase magazine, and I have a lot of their encyclopedia books that they make. That's a fun magazine and book resource, and it's super fun. She goes through the materials and the supplies and the suggestions, design elements, make your mark. So what favorite marks do you have? And then an idea for a mark making library here. Look how beautiful that is right there. Oh, I love it. And then we get into making your own collage papers, which are super fun. Making your own papers is a good way to cut down on your cost, because now you're not trying to spend money on all the different types of paper out there. You're now making your own, which is a little more special. It's kind of like me making my own art journals and then painting in the art journal. It's so special because now the whole book and the book itself is a piece of art. Well, when you make your own collage papers and then you create the collage with that, it's so much more special than if you just, you know, cut up a piece of commercial made paper that everybody could have. It's now you made every element in it, and it truly is yours. And then you've got an artist spotlight in here, different painted pages and ideas, creating texture, collage projects. So after you go through all your basics, now you get into some different projects. And I love these because they're all about texture and mark making, and it so reminds me of the Creative Watercolor book by Kate Rebecca Leach, because it's all about mark making and stuff. And so this just kind of built on top of that skill that we were already working on in the YouTube videos that I've already been doing. And so I was super inspired by a lot of the different projects and collage elements and the mark making that she introduces you to in this book. So this book is super exciting. It's probably one of my very favorite of the collage ones that I've seen. So I'm going to leave some of it for you to discover yourself. Collage Jour by Lucie Duclos. And then this is Storytelling with Collage by Roxanne Evans Stout. And she does the most beautiful art. She has an Instagram page and a Facebook page. She does classes, and her art is just beautiful. And so it's always a good go-to for inspiration and just seeing what she's currently working on. And she does a lot of textile art, collage art. She makes books too, and she likes layers, and it's truly a delight to see some of the pieces that are in this book and just be inspired and then going and checking out what she's currently working on. So another just super inspiring book if you're into collage and you want to take it one step further, because a lot of her collage work is truly beautiful pieces of art that you could frame and enjoy for a very long time. So this was some other collage artists in here too that she was kind of showing, just that are kind of in the same style of what she's doing. But she's got collage with fabrics and what's on my table today, and just looking at the different elements, you know, collage challenge. And she's got other artists that she's featuring throughout the book. So Elizabeth Bunsen and Marianne Leher-Plansky. I'm sure I said that incorrectly. I'm sorry. But just her style is a little different than my style, but it's one of those things where the things that I look at and collect and inspired by may not be the same type of art that I was meant to create, but that's okay. You still take the inspiration where it leads you, and then you create what you were meant to create, and then, you know, you go your own direction and you take all the elements that you are inspired by as you're going to get wherever it was you were meant to go. Because I'm not meant to create some of these pieces, but I'm super inspired looking at them. I might want to purchase that and frame it and hang it in my house, but that doesn't mean that that was the type of art that I was, you know, meant to create, because most of the stuff I create does not look like that. And you can't get frustrated by that, because what is coming out of you is going to be what you were meant to create. It's just going to be different than all the other things that may be out there that you're looking at and you're interested in. And, you know, usually you don't want to copy somebody else's anyway, unless you're just kind of learning, like an artist study, a master study. But then you take the elements of what you liked and thought, okay, how can I take that forward with me and what I was meant to create? And so this book is just beautiful. I love being inspired by the things that she's creating. You can check out her Instagram. It's just beautiful. And it's a great one to be inspired by. So I love this one by Storytelling with Collage by Roxanne Evans Stout, Collage Jour by Lucie Duclos, and the Collage Workbook by Randall Plowman. So these are the three collage books that I've got kind of pulled off my case to show you. I hope you enjoy checking those out. I'll try to link them below if I can find a link. They're not all brand new. This one's new, and these I've had for a while. So I'll definitely try to link them. But those are three that I find inspiring, and I think that you might enjoy also. So I'll see you guys next time.